And we are now live. Good morning, 420 Stoners. Ooh, I was supposed to have been went live Saturday, man. But you guys, I came back to a function pretty much happening at the house. That would have been a shit show to get on live stream, so couldn't do that. Then, of course, yesterday, waking up, having to recover from all that, them shenanigans. I was just in bed all day, literally watching YouTube videos. So what is up? We got people lining in. Thank you for sliding through. I was thinking about going live on Instagram. But hey, I like YouTube better. I'm just playing. Now I'll probably go live on Instagram pretty soon. Just convenient to go on YouTube. But if you are in the building, shout yourself out in the chat so I can give you a shout out. What's going on? Good morning. I hope y'all had your morning coffee. I hope y'all checked the garden. I hope things are well with you guys. As of right now, things are, relatively well with me. Just trying to get over bumps in the road, shit like that. But I looked outside. So good news. Good news. We got somebody that's gonna clean up the backyard. That's the good news, right? So me and Spunk, that's what we call him. We was talking about it yesterday, and he has a whole game plan on how he's gonna attack this backyard. You feel me? So that's a good thing. So that means that can speed up the process and us getting started, us getting going. Cause man, I'm tired of looking at the shit sitting over there. I just want to set it up. I want to get it going. I want to get it growing. I got to start getting bags of soil because for that 4x8 bed, man, like how much soil do you guys think I'm gonna need for that big ass thing? But let me go ahead and pay attention to the chat. What's up, Dragon Master B? Good to see you, homie. We got LO2H Hood. What's going on? Super Cloud Surfer, man, what's popping? Good to see you. G Taylor, what's going on? Flats, my boy, what's going on, buddy? Y'all, Flats got a fire ass Instagram. Flats, man, I wish the shit wasn't private. You probably do got it private for specific reasons, but I really want people to see your fucking garden, dude. Like, Flats got a dope setup over there. He got a dope setup over there, man. Looking at his shit made me proud. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. It made me proud. He's doing some really good things over there in his garden. And he's running a lot of copycat genetics, which, speaking of, Copycat has some great deals going on his website. You guys check it out. Follow his Instagram because he be doing like weekly deals. Flash put me on game about that. Y'all, if y'all don't know Copycat's genetics, y'all know that he pretty much makes S1s, which is feminized beans of all the popular strains that are out and about in the weed community today. So definitely take advantage of that. I mean, for reasonable prices, you're about to get you feminized beans. All females, don't gotta worry about shit, and you're gonna get them at reasonable prices. You know what I'm saying? Versus paying $500 for a pack from Jungle Boys. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get you, a nice little $150, for a 10-pack, and do you do with that? You know what I'm saying? So I definitely would, encourage you guys to hop on that. You feel me? But Flats, man, I got lots of love for you, homie. Like, seriously. This is what I mean about the grower spotlight, guys. Like, I've been on my Instagram for the past week. I've been just reposting like really nice photos from a lot of the different people that I follow, and a lot of just showcasing a lot of stuff that they got going on their Instagram, because a lot of people got some fire shit, like some real fire shit. And if I can use my platform to help people, I would do that. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about getting thousands and thousands of subscribers. I don't care about that. Like, I never cared about that from the gate when I first started all this shit. But if I can use my platform to help other people, I will. I want to do that. Like, you feel me? So Flash, you definitely somebody I'm about to put on the spotlight. I'm about to get a lot of photos from you. I really want to get you on. Like, I want to do that. The reaction videos, man. Like, his is a perfect example of like a dope ass reaction you would have got if I would have did a reaction video on his shit. But yeah, shout out to everybody that's in the building. 46 cubic feet for a 4x8 bed. It's freaking damn, man. That means I gotta get up and I gotta go get the bed. But even with me getting the bed, it's not even gonna be able to like fit, to show you guys how big it is. But as far as soil, I don't know how many bags I'm gonna need to get, because it's a pretty, it's 4x8, but it's like, fuck, how high is it? I think it's about 3 feet tall, give or take. So it, or 3 feet deep. So Yeah. 1 second, guys. I'm getting notifications. Yeah, look, my plus. You know what I'm saying? I got all types of phones rolling around this motherfucker. Hold on, guys. But yeah, freaking. I think it's 3 feet deep. It's 4x8 wide. Then, like I said, I got other miscellaneous pots to set up in there, and then I still have to like plan out what kind of genetics I want to pop in there. So I did do a genetics video. I showed off all my fucking beans that I got, and I did it in the last live stream that I did. So if you guys want to know what I have in stock, definitely check that out. I mean, I know a lot of you seed junkies out there. You know, if you a fiend like me. Oh, that's you? That was you, Seven Hills? Oh, for sure. I'm gonna follow you for sure. I'm gonna follow you for sure. I just got your notifications this morning. Matter of fact, let me do that right now. Now that I'm on there. Hey, y'all, make sure that y'all see people shouting themselves out in the chat. Y'all see they shout out on Instagram. If you got an Instagram, follow them, support them, show love. Y'all know what I'm about. I'm all about showing them loves. So definitely do that. I gotta follow a lot of people back, man. Y'all, oh God. I am horrid on IG, man. I am horrid. I have like even though, even when I stopped posting on Instagram as much, of course my followers did go down. So I'm still, on the trying to get my shit to go back, to build my shit back up. But like I said, y'all, I didn't start this shit for followers, man. I didn't start it to like have like I didn't start it for all that. Followers will come and go. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. You feel me? It will take approximately 15 3 cubic feet bags of soil to fill your bed. Wow, Cloud, you did the whole freaking math. Okay. So 15 3 cubic feet bags. What up, Brooke? What's going on, homie? Another grower spotlight. I got a fucking spotlight. You feel me? So what if I would have cause I'm thinking, y'all know the Pro Mix, the Pro Mix, the Pro Mix bags, the HP microbrite, they come in the bricks. So I forget how many cubic feet of soil that is, but how many bags of Pro Mix do you approximately think I would need for that bag? Because I mean, the Pro Mix is compressed. It's a big ass brick, but it comes really compressed. So when you compress it, you fluff it up. It actually turns out to be a lot more. The only thing is, the Pro Mix is like what $30-$40 for that, big, compressed brick of it. But what up, High Grade? What's popping? Good to see you guys, man. Good to see y'all. But yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Once I get the soil, because like I told you, I mean, the weather has been horrible. It's been raining. It was raining all last week. So I'm telling y'all, it would have been a shit show had I had plants out there at this current time. It would have been a shit show. It was raining hella bad last week. Like hella bad. 50 liters is about 13 gallons of soil. I don't think 13 gallons would be for that 4x8 for sure, man. It's about to rain all week here too. Bro, I'm telling you, like me personally, like I said, with the outdoor shit, you guys got to really adapt to like the climate outdoors. And it's like, man, the greenhouse hasn't even been ordered yet. I'm going through some Amazon bullshit right now. So I got to, resolve all that shit. But that's where I was going to order the greenhouse from. But I didn't have any greenhouse, set up or anything. So had I would have had plants out there, they would have fucking drowned, or they would have been fucking fucked up because it was raining, hail, and it was all type of shit out here. Like I was just like, God damn, man, the hell going on? Now you need like 50 liters. So yeah, see, yep. There we go. And that's still, I'm probably gonna have to spend, at least almost $200 worth of soil. And that's with me getting some good, decent soil. I mean, I could go get some, some cheap ass Miracle Grow shit, but then where's the fun in that, guys? What up, Herb Weedham? What's going on? I'm glad to be back too, y'all. Like I said, I miss the indoor a lot. Oh God, I miss my indoor. I really, really do. I still have Coco from back when I was at the other place, man, you know, I still got the bricks, you know what I'm saying? But them bricks ain't about to total up to what the fuck I need. I think I got like fucking like 5 or 6 bricks left of Coco. They did expand to a lot. Like the one Coco brick expanded to about, you know, I was able to get at least like fucking 6 5-gallon pots filled with, you know, the Coco that I had. And y'all know how much I was doing in the other house. So you know, whew. Pro Mix HP big bag is 3.8 cubic, 107 liters, 3.8 cubic feet cubed. Wow. Okay. Okay. I know the Pro Mix is a lot of soil. I know that's why that's really what I was like, okay, well, maybe I could just get the Pro Mix because I got experience for Pro Mix. I've used it before. I like it. It's a really good soil. And plus, if I'm doing it outside, you know, at least I got the perlite in there for, you know, decent aeration. You know, Pro Mix does hold water a little bit better. I probably might need to, you know, add, you know, at least probably a little bit of peat mix in there to try to, you know, keep a little bit of the water in there. But you know, it's a really good soil. It's really, the roots love it, especially got the mycorrhizae in there. Shit, the roots love the Pro Mix. When I was using it, it was fucking awesome. I really did. The only thing is, you guys know Pro Mix does not come enriched with any nutrients. You do have to feed every time you water. But then it also comes into play with, you know, I could use the Pro Mix soil as my base, and I can get my organic additives and mix that into the Pro Mix, and then we can have us a nice little super soil mix that way. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what I've been trying to brainstorm. That's kind of what I've been trying to play with in place of what I'm going to do. Shout outs to the whole community. Love you all. Hey, man, Ert Weedham, we love you too, man. Thanks for sliding in. I really appreciate you, man. Shout out to all 14 people in here, man. We got 8 thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up if you're in the building. Let it add up, people. Let it add up. Shell Simpson. Good to see you, Shell, too. Man, I ain't seen you in a long, long time, girl. LOL love all C's, Stay Jones, and cheers, Baby J. We getting some new music today. I don't know. So Flats had me a little floored, you know, earlier this week because he actually hit me up on Instagram and he asked me if he could use one of my songs for his video. You know, I didn't know what song he was going to use. And I was like, yeah, you know, sure. Me personally, if y'all want to use my music for your videos, go fucking ahead. Let me know, though. You know what I'm saying? So I could check the video out. I can see what you got going on. But if you want to use my music for your videos, do it. I'm telling you, it's nothing but love from over here. You just showing me that you appreciate my craft. You appreciate what I put into my work, all that. I'm also going to put the link to my SoundCloud, which is where a lot of my music is, you know. It's on there. I'm going to put it in a chat. So for those who want to check it out, you definitely can. But Flats used one of my songs in his videos, and it's actually one of my favorites. I mean, I do, you know how you make your own music. I got my favorites, you know what I'm saying? Not all of my songs are like my favorites, but I do have my specific favorites, whether it be because of the production, which is the beat, you know, like a lot of the songs that I've made, like I put different energy into it. So it's like me hearing what the song that he used, it just reminded me of that energy that when I was making that track. And it was just like, wow, it just kind of floored me, y'all. But yeah, let's go ahead. Put my SoundCloud up in here. Boom! There it is, y'all. So if y'all want to check out my SoundCloud, y'all want to check my music, y'all go right ahead. Sup, bro? Still around, working on some big things. Videos coming soon. That's good to see, player. That's good to see, Brooke. I'm glad you back. I'm glad that freaking you know, you got the grow going again. Brooke about to have some things going on over there. Plants looking lovely as hell. Hey, yo, Flats, I'm glad you like the song. I mean, I love the song too, man. Like, I ain't even gonna fucking lie to you, man. I ain't even gonna lie. It is one of my favorites. That's why I was actually floored that you actually put it on your video, man. Like, I was just like, wow, I really like that song. And then I put a lot, like I said, it's just the energies. Like, when I make a song, it's never the same energy, because I be in a certain mood. Like, when I smoke, I get in a certain mood that kind of stimulates the creation or the creative mindset for whatever project that I'm working on. So I really can always isolate those moods. Yo, baby J, I chat saying I timed someone out. That was me. What you mean? Oh, I seen that you did time flats out. I didn't see. I didn't understand why. So I just undid it. Yo, cheers. Much love from Sweden. Baby J, Brooklyn, OG, Weedham. Y'all, my watch be telling me, girl, you need to breathe. I am breathing. If I wasn't breathing. Oh, you said it wasn't you? Oh, shit. I don't know what the fuck going on. All right, Brooke. We gonna see what the hell was going on. Hey, Flats, if you in the building, Brooke said it wasn't him, so we got something going on. But YouTube them changed some shit so much. It's just like, I don't know, man. It's probably a glitch with YouTube, to be 100 honest with you. Yeah, let's see. What's up, X Mount Kills? What's going on, man? Chosen One was popping. Good to see you, player. Good to see all my folks in the building. Hey, yo. Looks like you some. Smash a thumbs up. He ain't lying, y'all. Smash the thumbs up. Spread some love. Jay Shaw, good to see you. Play, I ain't seen you in hell long. What's going on? What's good? I need to send you pics of my girl's wedding cake, Dark Night by Black G420. Bruh, send it all. I'm trying to really do a grower spotlight. If you are on Instagram and you follow me on Instagram, I'm so bad at checking my DMs. It's not even fucking funny. I really honestly be feeling bad, because it's just like I be getting so much. And then by the time I actually check the DMs, I'll be like, damn, they sent me this. Like, y'all, it's not my fault. I'm sorry. I'm just really bad with it. So I would just probably say leave a comment at this point so it can immediately pop up for me to see, because other than that, I'm not very good at that. I'm not gonna promise y'all that I'll check the DMs right away, because I just haven't been good with shit like that. And that, it's what it is. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I said I timed out someone named Flag. Wasn't me. What I'm trying to say, my phone chat bugging. Oh no, yeah, Brick. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think the fucking I think it's YouTube, bro. I think it's YouTube. They're probably fucking glitching. They always changing some shit. Much love to you and your movement. The fact that I done learned some stuff from you, so definitely keep doing your thing. And I appreciate it. What up, Debo? What's going on? Nah, that's it. That's it. This channel's supposed to be for learning. It's supposed to be spreading love. It's supposed to be for everybody coming together and just, we being a grower community that's spreading love, smoking them trees, growing that good. You know what I'm saying? Everybody it's crazy, because now a lot of people got their hands on a lot of these fire ass strains that are popping on Instagram right now. So everybody has access to it. So what do you guys think about, I remember in the last live stream that I did, when I was going through my seeds, I came across one of the Free to Beans from 2016, I think. Or was it? I think it was 2015. Ooh, it might have been 2015. Caribbean Cookies Free to Bean. I feel like the Free to Bean was actually really good for the grow community. I feel like it was something that was super fucking dope. People got to be involved. It was epic. And nobody does that no more. They did it. The round table did it when they did the dark plasma. But honestly, I don't really feel like that was more of a Free to Bean. It was more so, the round table panel growing out the dark plasma, and they kind of assessing their different environments. I don't really feel like it was more so community. Then again, the community could have bought the dark plasma and got to going and growing with it. But, the Free to Bean, people didn't even have to, pay for the bean. I think the only thing that I had to pay for was shipping, which was $5, for shipping and handling of how they had to pack the beans and all that, which $5 to grow some beans, like, no, that ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? And I honestly, it's like, I feel like that should be brought back. Like Frida Bean should be brought back. Like, but my thing is, who is going to bring back Frida Bean? Who is going to be the one to breed all the seeds for this specific situation? Because a lot of people, you know, as far as like people want to sell beans now. They ain't in the craft of just giving out hella beans. I do know a lot of people back in the day that used to give out hella beans for free. I personally know people that used to do that. But nowadays, the stuff that I see going on right now, it seems like people just, they breed their little F1 series and they ready to sell. All they see is money, dollars, all that. So my thing is, who we going to see that's going to breed a whole probably tens of thousands of seeds just so we can do a Frida Bean? You know what I'm saying? Me personally right now, I can't breed nothing. My breeding project that I was doing had to get shut down because I had to move, you know what I'm saying? I had the female plant. She was grown out. My little jelly 313, she was looking good. And then, you know, my clones and shit I had going, had to get rid of them because I had to move. So, you know, unfortunately, I can't breed, you know, for the Frida Bean. But I feel like that's something as a grow community we should try to do. I guarantee you that we'll see a lot more love, a lot more involvement, a lot more people wanting ready to show content. And not be afraid, you know what I'm saying? And feel like they are a part of something. I feel like it will be like that if we were to bring that shit back. You feel me? Shit, let me go ahead and check this chat. See, like that shit was popping. Woo! Oh my God. Not running my aquaponics yet. I'm rocking Ocean Forest. Added Dr. Earth. Oh man, look, Fox Farm Ocean Forest is fire. Fire, but they got bugs in them, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. It's good. All that shit is good for the outdoors. All that shit's good for the outdoors. But fucking damn, man, think about this. So one bag of Ocean Forest is what, about 1.5 cubic feet, right? Who said that I needed? I think it was G. Yeah, G said I was gonna need about 15 3.5. I'm gonna be spending a good amount of change on soil, y'all. I'm about to be. It's gonna be close to at least 200 on some soil just as a base. That's not even counting like the additives and shit I gotta get for all that. All right, Flat, you're back. Good to see you, Play. I'm glad. It's some kind of glitch going on. I don't know what's going on. Brooke said that he didn't do it. So it gotta be fucking YouTube. But facts, man, we got 21 people in the building. Hit that thumbs up, y'all. I'm so excited. Oh my God. Ooh, good to be back in the building. All right, let me go back. Let me keep going down the chat. I thought it was Frida Bean 2017. Nah, Frida Bean, the 2017 one was the dark plasma, which honestly, it wasn't really a Frida Bean because like I said, it was really more so the round table panel growing them out. And I know there was a few other people that purchased dark plasma that was also, you know, involved in it as well, but it wasn't really more so. I mean, the community was there for it because it was more so, you know, the round table was a popular podcast. So, you know, everybody wanted to see how everybody's dark plasma was doing. But I'm saying, like, if you was really back in the day with the Frida Bean, like, I'm talking about so many different people had it, different countries, different, you know, grow environments, different, you know, just everything was different. It was just so versatile, that Frida Bean, that I feel like we do need to bring it back. We need a Frida Bean 2020, y'all. 2020. Like, I feel like I'll be epic. Frida Bean 2020. That'll be fucking epic. Like, straight up. All right, let me go back. Still looking for beats. Hey, G, I actually make my own beats. I actually really do make my own beats. Most of my songs on my SoundCloud, I think there's one song on there that you're gonna obviously know it wasn't me who made that beat, which is I did a Diced Pineapples remix with my partner. But yeah, that's the only one I didn't make. Everything else, that's all me. I thought, let's see. Okay, let's go back. Let's see. I seen something from Hybrid. What up, Hybrid? My bad. I forgot to even shout you out. Was good. Still got a bunch of Toxic Crusader seeds. Says fuck, man, breeding takes time. Basically, for weed, that's only good for oils and blasting present. That's what I'm saying, high grade. So it's like, who gonna be that? Who gonna be that one to you know, to just put? Because I mean, like I said, at the end of the day, it's It is energy. It is a lot of, time, effort, bills you got to be putting into this. It's like, but I feel like, fuck, if I could do it, I would. I'll be the motherfucker to do a whole breed round and we gonna free the bean this thing and we gonna get it growing, and get it showing too. That's the thing. I want people to show. Let's see. Hybrid, you want to be the one to fucking do it? You want to do that? Okay. That'll get us started. Free to Bean 2020. Like, what the fuck? Oh, that'll get it going. All right, shit. Oh my, I'm missing out on the chat. All right, let's see. I'll do it. Honestly, I want to do it with some Durban and Sour D and headband because these are all exotics. And when do you regularly smoke on that? Hey, bruh, Durban, all those are like, to me personally, them is like staple old school. Like Sour D, these two on the East Coast, like, bruh, that's all they talk about is sour. Oh, you got some sour? Oh, let me get some sour. Durban, you already know what it is. That's that old school. But then again, you got it cookies, you know what I'm saying? So when you think of Durban nowadays, because it was crossed to make the cookies, people think of it cookies. And you know what I'm saying? Headband. Headband, really, honestly, I feel like that would probably be the one. Because I haven't seen too many people on YouTube grow headband. There's only a certain few. And I've smoked some headband, like some pure just headband. And that shit is some, whew, I'm talking about major head change, boy. Major head change. Like, that's not some shit I could smoke and go to work and try to be productive on. Like, not no headband, bro. Like, I'm telling y'all, man, y'all know how I be looking when I'm high. I'm off the headband, boy. I'm like, oof. I be feeling low-key woozy and shit. If you get sting nettle dirt, it's real good soil. I honestly want to get something that is price convenient for me. But like I said, if it's already enriched, that's cool. But I do want to amend and do my own like organic kind of thing. So I want something. I want a good base, but then I also want room to be able to play with it as well. So that's kind of where I'm sitting with that. Let me do you a favor, let me do you a favor. Auto flower or feminize or with it. You really, honestly, if people want to do a free to bean auto, shit, autos are so easy to fucking grow. I mean, shit, we can do that. Autos is really like, I mean, you don't got to do shit. You could leave that shit in veg, and that shit would just do its fucking thing. Let's see. Gotta go, but cheers. Hey, yo, X-Mount, good to see you, man. I'm glad that you came in. What up, Dap? Ed, good to see you, player. Good to see you. I'm giving out free beans when I breathe. See, that's what I love to see. I love to see that. Like I say, nowadays I see a lot of people just win them dollars, which is cool. You gotta get your bread somehow. But also, what happened to giving back? Also, people shouldn't expect to be given back to too. I feel like also during the era that I started as well, people were just expecting to just, you know what I'm saying? Which is, help your fellow grower out. But some people, I feel like, kind of just took advantage of that as well too. They just was always looking to just, you know what I'm saying? So, free to bean 2020. That's what I'm saying. Free to bean 2020. And also, for Smokes a Lot, Johnny passed away. So it's just like, what good way? And he was the one that started the free to bean. So it's just, what better way to kind of honor the guy by just doing a free to bean 2020, RIP, Smokes a Lot, Johnny, you know what I'm saying? But we bring that shit back for the one time, man. What about headband cross with Gorilla Glue as a strand would maybe be? That would be heavy. That would be heavy. But I'm going to tell you this right now, though. Headband is a very high yielder, and so is Gorilla Glue. Very high. So you put those together, you're about to have fucking buds that are like, man, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, honestly, it would be a heavy strain to smoke. Definitely probably would be more so heavily on the indica side. But you're definitely gonna get you're gonna get a high ass fucking yield. That's for sure. I mail back to all that. Send me stuff. It's one thing I think all should do. What you mean? What up, gifted? Just got a Oompa headband cut. What do you mean? So is Oompa one of Michigan root strains with the PB and peanut butter and no, it's peanut butter cookies crossed with what the hell was the Oompas crossed with? Why am I running a blank? Wonka bars. There we go. Oompas is peanut butter cookies crossed with Wonka bars. And then, of course, headband. Y'all, that would be heavy. I'm trying to tell y'all, headband is already a heavy strain for me, man. Like, then again, we all different. We all are different. We all, Oh, Loompa Farms. Oh, okay. I'm over here thinking you talking about Oompas. Oh, if some send me mail, I always mail back. Hey, no. You feel me? It's called spreading the love. You just got to spread the love, player. Look up Crimera on Instagram or YouTube. Planet Potato. What's going on? I'm growing some White Widow crop king. Hey, so tell me how's that going? How's that going? The only other people I've seen growing crop king seeds is Grow 420 guy, which he is, missing in action. I really miss Grow 420 guy. I mean, I want him to come back. Honestly, one of my favorite growers. Like, I really hope everything is well with him. I'm glad that his channel is still continuously growing. People are still getting like great information from watching his shit. But he's the only other person that I've seen grow Crop King seeds who was actually a representative for Crop King seeds. I mean, I looked at Crop King seeds website. Honestly, if I got to be honest with you, not too enticed with a lot of their strains. Not a lot of stuff that I really would feel like I want to buy to grow. I mean, I'm not saying they're not expensive, but for me, I'm not really, I didn't see anything on there that was just like, oh, I gotta have it. You know what I'm saying? So I want to know, because they do got a White Widow. They do got they got a couple other old school strains on there too. How was the White Widow grow for it? Oh, they do got white cookies. So hybrid, yeah. That's what I'm like. So how did y'all like that shit? Because I personally, like I said, I didn't really think that a lot, or maybe they should have used better photos. Maybe that's what it is. And this is what I mean about marketing, guys. This is not a lie. This is not a fucking lie. You guys, if you're gonna be starting a business of some sort, you gotta have like the best of the best looking kind of shit. You see how me personally, I looked at their website, and me as a customer or consumer, I wasn't really too enticed by what I saw in the pictures. It didn't really enthuse me. But if they had like some dope ass, like crystally, like low backlight, popping, all the frost is popping in the front type shit, I would have been on it. You know what I'm saying? Because people, it's all about perception. People will buy whatever looks, they perceive to look good in their eyes. So it's real lesson for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not saying crop kings have bad seeds. I'm not saying that at all. So I don't want nobody to get my words twisted or anything like that. I'm just saying, for me, as a consumer looking at their their website and stuff like that, I wasn't really too impressed. But hey, what's going? We grow. What's going? I get back in the chat on the upper right. What you mean, Growlicious? Good to see ya, player. Last grow, I got 4 ounce, a little. What? Oh, for a little 2x2? That's actually pretty good. I mean, White Widow is not a bad. It is a decent yielder. So I'm not gonna say that it's not a good yielder. But I mean, as far as like with the frost content, flavor, I'm saying the terp, the terp profile, all that. How overall? How was it for you? Mars Hydro 300. Oh, he had the white panel. Okay, shout out. So that's what I'm talking about, y'all. People would jump down my throat about this LED thing. I feel like people just overcomplicate this fucking LED thing too much. If you got the money to spend on a high-end LED, then spend it. Spend it. Like, why are you, don't look around trying to ask. I mean, it's always good to try to hey, what's a good kind, but if you got the money to spend on a high-end LED, spend the money on a high-end LED. But at the end of the day, you don't need a high-end LED to get good production out of your crop. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't, I don't understand why people I don't get it. You can get a good yield with a low budget, cheap ass LED if you know what you're doing. If your environment is dialed in and everything, you have all the factors working in your favor, you can get a good yield with a cheap bullshit LED. That's just the plain and simple. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you will run into problems. You know what I'm saying? Down the road. It's not a LED that's going to be built for longevity, but you will damn near get your money's worth and more. You know what I'm saying? With that LED, which I always tell people, if this is what you're going to get into and you want to go in this for the long haul, you get your first 2 harvests with that LED, you go ahead and take that money and reinvest to try to get you a little savings to get a better LED, and you just work your way up. But at the end of the day, you can get a good yield from a cheap ass LED. That's all I'm going, fuck. I hate when people overcomplicate the fucking shit. A Mars Hydro 300 watt LED can give you a fucking fantastic yield. And I'm not saying you go throw one 300 in a 4x4 area and think you're gonna let's use our common sense here, people. One 300 watt in a 4x4 is not about to give you a good yield. 4 of them will give you a good yield. So you're going to use one 300 to cover a 1x1 area in that 4x4 tent, and you will get a fantastic yield from the Mars Hydros, the 4 of them 300s. So I'm just trying to tell y'all, y'all just got to be smart about it. Y'all just got to be smart. It's all in the grower. It's all in the grower. If you know what you're doing, you can do it anything. That's just like saying if y'all was to if Loki if he didn't have all the LED builds that he done built, it's like saying, well, yeah, Loki can't grow if he grew with a 3. I guarantee if all Loki had was a 3, he had his whole setup had to be set up with Mars Hydro 300s. He would still have fantastic results with it. I'm not saying that it's all in the grower. If you know what you're doing, you can do it and do with it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, people, you just got to use your brain. I hate having an argument with people all the time because it's just like, man, people overcomplicate things. Now, once you get your foot in the door and you get your little feet wet, with the LED game, then you go ahead and you start to branch off and you start to play around with different LEDs. Now, different companies build different style LEDs with different spectrums for different. So this is where once you start to get your feet wet with things, then you start playing around with it. You know what I'm saying? There are better LEDs out there. There are, don't get me wrong. There are better LEDs out there that will give you better optimization of your pretty much grams per watt, and just pretty much your area. You can optimize with better LEDs, different areas, once you want to play around with it. But a lot of the higher end LEDs, they tend to cost a lot more money, but you do get the bang for your buck. Save up. Save up. You know what I'm saying? With your harvest off the cheap shit, save up. Then when you get that major upgrade, boom, you know what I'm saying? You'll see how much better the production and shit could be. But for somebody to say that you cannot get good production from a small, cheap LED or whatever, that is false. That is very much so false, man. So, guys, just keep that in mind. People, keep it in mind. Keep it in mind, please. Looking into Optic One, lifetime warranty. See, and that's the thing, too. If you got to be smart about purchasing your shit. So, example, Mars Hydro, right? We're going to keep using Mars Hydro as an example because this is the LED that I started with. I feel like as a new grower or somebody that doesn't know shit about growing and wants to get started in the LED game at all, Mars Hydro was a perfect LED company to start with. They're cheap. You know what I'm saying? Obviously disposable. Like I said, after a year, you're gonna get issues with your shit. It's just what is gonna happen. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? They're still a good LED to start with. Their warranty, well, back when I started with my 300-watt panel, their warranty was 1 year. It literally took 1 year for shit to go wrong with the LED. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna spend, if you're gonna invest money into a LED company, like if an LED company is telling you you need to pay over $1,000 for my LED and they only got a 2-3 year warranty, honestly, what the fuck? No, you know what I'm saying? I need me like a 10-year warranty on that thing for like if I'm gonna spend over $1,000. But that's the thing too, when you purchase an LED and shit, you gotta look at the warranties. You gotta look at, you gotta do your research into the company. You gotta look at shit like that because all that's gonna factor into what you're paying. All that's going to factor into what you're paying, man. So all I'm trying to tell y'all is stop putting too much like pressure on your brain, trying to like, oh my God, I'm about to start growing. I see that this they're growing with the optic and they're getting fantastic results, but this person's growing Mars Hydro and they're getting good results. It's like, oh, don't do that to yourself, bro. Start off small and work your way up. That's it. Start off small, work your way up. But if you got the money right there and you want to do it, go ahead. I mean, getting a better light's not going to make you a better grower. If you're a shitty grower and you get a better light, you're still going to be a shitty grower. Like, you just got to it's what it is. You feel me? And I really hope that y'all really put that into consideration. Just because you have high-end equipment, it doesn't define you as a grower. If you're a shitty grower and don't know how to grow, getting you a whole fucking 20 HLG light fucking setup with, a big ass current culture setup and all, it's not going to make you a better grower, bro. It's not. Let me check this chat. 21 people in the building. Shout out to all you guys. Make sure y'all hit a thumbs up if y'all like what we got going on. Let's see, me and We Grow got We Grow account so we can keep our garden up to date, run experiments, take care of our electric bill. That's what I'm saying too, guys. Like shit, you know what I'm saying? The LED they had a good reasoning as to getting into the LED because I mean these high intensity lights, the fucking high pressure sodium and metal halide, all that shit, that is taxing on your bill. That is taxing on your electric bill. I mean, shit, you can get fantastic. I mean, that's what motherfuckers was using before LEDs even came in the game. So you can never take, high pressure sodium and metal halide and all that shit out the game. I mean, it is a staple, but it's very taxing on the electric bill, especially if you're just trying to be a conservative home grower that's trying to just dip and dab, but they don't really want to spend a little too much extra because you already got to invest in your setup. You know what I'm saying? You already got to invest in your setup. So it's one thing to invest in your setup, and then you still got to just be breaking your pockets to pay the bill, pay your electric bill at the end of the month. It's just not, it's not cost effective. You know what I'm saying? So you always want to be cost effective if you're that conservative grower. If you got money to blow it and then blow it, then shit. I'm not going to tell you what you do with your money. If you got money to blow that shit. But me personally, I'm not the kind of grower that just has time to just blow money and shit like that. I always try to find ways to save myself some dollars. You know what I'm saying? So, Ellie, trying to be a little bit less taxing on the bill is always, better for me. And I feel like I know a lot of growers can feel me on that. So, once again, it's all about doing your research, guys. Do your research on what you want to do. Don't just get shit because other people got shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how, but I got to tell you guys this. You just got to, you know what I'm saying? Think about what's going to be best for you. Don't be a follower. Be a leader. Be a leader, guys. Rokoski got nice plants from different lights. He did. Koski grew fantastically under different lights. He didn't have massive yields. And Koski didn't have a huge area. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. Like he grew with Viper Spectra. I know he built, the last time I checked on him, he had built his own LED. Him and Pat were building their own LEDs. Pat was building shit left and right. So, you know what I'm saying? Eventually, I feel like that's the way people should want to go is build your own shit so you ain't got to cash out hella money. But yeah, you can do what it do with just the littlest of things. You can. Let's see. And Miss We Grow can't say nothing about us using family funds. That's what I'm talking about, for real. Let's see. I realize how not good they are. were modified with all the cobs. See, and that's the thing, Flax. I want to, because I have a hydro reflector. Flax just did. I just did reposted him on my Instagram. He did a modification of the Mars Hydro Reflector series. I think he did 4 cobs with a quantum board. Slap, I think a Samsung quantum board slapped right in the middle of that. And I mean, shit, it looks so fantastic. So eventually I want to get to that point to where I am building my own shit. I have so many different LEDs, like my white panels, they can still be used. Like the drivers and shit still work, all that. So I could eventually just make my own modifications and use just the body to, of my Mars Hydros eventually. But, guys, I feel like that's where we should all be trying to inch to grow, with building our own shit. Because, I mean, when you build it yourself, you just got to hold. It just hits a little different. You know what I'm saying? It hits a little different, man. You're looking at your plants like, damn, they doing like, look at this. Look how much more nodal, spacing is in between when I didn't fucking build my shit to where when I did build my shit. You got this much nodal spacing. And when I didn't build my shit, it was, just shit like that. What's going on, RC King? What's going on? Let's see. Fuck Your Garden just put up a video on a new light with a decent price. Can't wait to see the results. True, baby J. I'm just trying to keep it real with y'all. That's all I try to do is keep it real, man. I don't know why sometimes it's hard for people to just accept real, man. I don't know. Chilled are one of the definitely one of the best, definitely worth it. I do not agree with that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Chilled is damn near one of the best. You got Green Jeans, you got hit Pacific Light Concepts. It's definitely one of the best as well. It's fucking HLG has fantastic fucking LEDs. Optic has really great. Everybody has. You just got mad people. Like I said, everybody has their own fire. You know what I'm saying? Chilled is definitely one of the prettiest. I do want to say that. Honestly, one of the most eye appealing. When I look at Loki's garden, I see his Chilled setup. I'm like, ooh. Then you got the grow mouth pucks and shit. And it's just super, it's eye appealing. It's enticing. You know what I'm saying? Chilled is definitely one of the prettiest, but definitely efficient. Definitely, I wouldn't say as cost. You are going to pay a pretty penny. You are going to pay a pretty penny if you definitely want to get some coverage. Depending on your coverage, your coverage area, you are going to be spending some money, but you definitely only get what you pay for. And that's what I always say. You will get what you pay for. If I want to go out and spend $2,000 on an LED, I'm definitely gonna get what I pay for. I guarantee you that LED ain't gonna blow out in a year. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking maybe going cocoa coir mixed with perlite, fine ground eggshells as my medium, and do a newt feed. What's your take on that? Good or bad idea? What kind of? Because since it's cocoa, I don't think the ground eggshell would be enough calcium. But then again, I mean, I'm not too familiar in the cocoa realm. I'm only grown with cocoa, just my past couple grows. But what do you guys think on that, guys? Ryan Allen had a question in the chat. Go ahead, take a look. He said he's thinking of going cocoa coir mixed with perlite and fine ground eggshell at his medium. And then he's thinking about, doing, with cocoa, you do have to feed on it, every time you water. What do you guys think? What up, RC King? It's getting started. That's scary. I don't want to touch that motherfucker right now. Hey, got this 420, man. What's poppin'? If you build it, they will grow. Right? It's facts. Famous quote from fucking Loki. Loki didn't said that quote so many goddamn times. But it's the truth. If you build it, it will grow. I mean, it will. I just feel like it'll hit a little different if I did it. I can't tell me nothing pretty much. I'll be like, shit, I built this shit myself. Like, I don't even know what you're talking about. My plants is going to do what they got to do. You feel me? I'm going to re-up today. Haven't smoked in 20 hours. Woo. Y'all, I haven't smoked in, when was the last time I smoked? Shit, what was it? 4 days ago? Don't even look at, hey, I know y'all looking like, what? You ain't smoking for it? Yeah, look, I be working out and shit now. I don't know if y'all could tell, I'm starting to slim down a little bit. So I'm on my little diet. When I smoke, I want to eat. I want to eat you out of house and home. That's not conducive to what I'm trying to do. So I try to limit my smoking as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want to eat nobody out of a house and home. I ain't trying to, blow the fuck back up. Trust me. Coco is, well, in a way it is, but in a way it's not, because it can't, it does need to be fed every day like a hydroponic system. Facts. You know what I'm saying? If you had a flood and drain shit, you're damn near hydro at this point. But if he's talking about throwing some, eggshell in there and all that, I mean, if you're going to do it in like a flood and drain, I don't even think don't do it with the eggshell, because then you're going to cause yourself to get fucking, like I said, issues with reservoir. You don't want to deal with organics and have to deal with hydroponics and shit like that, because then that's when you're going to really run into issues. And I'm just trying to save you the headache. Dry amendments, definitely a good tip. So I see Gamer, what's going on? Hey, we was talking about LEDs. Now we're trying to answer a question for Ryan Kelly. Or Ryan Allen, I'm sorry. Shit, how the hell did I fuck that up? And I ain't even smoked. Let's see. Hey, Ryan Allen, if you in the building still, check out these comments. People are throwing a lot of fucking tips your way, man. He does have to watch his pH, as everybody does in Coco. 5'6", 5'8" is relatively where you want to be. Honestly, I feel like my pH. Well, no. 5'6" is probably a little too low. I don't think I've ever gotten a 5'6". It was actually 5. The lowest I got was 5'7", but you want to be anywhere in the 5'8" to 6.0 range with Coco. And yeah, my shit has went as high as 6.0 in Coco. And I didn't run into any issues. Yeah. But you definitely I was running through CalMag like no other. I was on Amazon ordering CalMag like every 2 weeks. And I'm talking about the gallon one from Blue Planet. So I don't feel like the eggshell, would be enough. You still gonna have to, you probably need to throw some Epsom salt in there if you're gonna do the ground eggshell. And then you probably still would have to supplement with some kind of fucking CalMag. But then again, like I told y'all, I'm not too familiar with Coco. I'm not gonna sit here and lie and try to say like I've been growing in Coco. Like I haven't, So yeah, guys, just keep throwing down tips. When I don't smoke, I eat too much. See, I'm the complete opposite. I will eat you out of house and home. I cannot. You know what I'm saying? So I try to limit it. Not saying that I don't like to smoke. I do like to smoke. I love to smoke. I actually miss smoking. But man, guys, being on a diet and then you just smoking and want to eat, it's just not going. Hell nah. I pH everything. I do 5'6" to 5'8" CalMag often. I never got my pH in Coco as low as 5'6" though. I'm not even gonna lie. I always the lowest it was 5'7", and the highest it ever went was like 6.0. But I always tried to stay in that generalized area because I know that's like the sweet spot for Coco. I watered 3 out of 4 a week as long as the Coco was dry. Yeah, Coco I watered every day. I had my drip system set up. They didn't get like a heavy, it was a little bit of runoff, but it wasn't like a massive amount of runoff every time. I do want to say, if you're using salt-based nutrients in Coco, you would want to definitely give your plants a flushing every 4 weeks just to get that extra salt and shit out. Once you get a salt buildup and toxicity up in them roots, I'm just trying to save y'all the headache. Once you get that shit, it's man, I hate when my plants used to run into issues like that, bro. Like, fuck. I tell you, it be setting you back, especially in flower. You definitely want to do a heavy flushing when you start them in a flower. You know what I'm saying? That transition period is very important. So you don't need no bullshit issues happening if you about to flip the flour and you getting like salt buildup and toxicity in you don't want that. So before you even flip they ass the flour, you want to flush the shit out of that medium, give them a fresh batch of nutrients and get them going. And even after, when you get to your 4th week of flour, you want to go through and give them another, I'm not going to say as heavy as you would in the transition period, but then you would still want to give them a nice flushing, because the next 4 weeks they need to be able to, that's like another transition period as well, as they're going to stop growing and they're going to start really filling, you know what I'm saying? So guys, take that into consideration. Jot that shit down. Using salt-based nutrients, you want to flush very well, very nicely. Once you're going in the flour, and then you want to fucking in that 4th week, you want to flush again. Let's see. Honestly, just went between 5.5 and 6.8. I water 1 feed every 3 days. pH water is between water in between if needed. Good. Definitely a good tip there for sure. Everybody's environment is different. Your plants might dry out quickly over here, but then, you know, it might take them a couple days for theirs to dry out too. It's another food for thought for you guys as well. I don't feed for the first 5 days. And Coco, for real? You bold? And how'd your plants take that? Because that's one of the things. I didn't want my plants going deficient in nothing. I would instantly. No worm castings or peat moss to mix with cocoa. I mean, you definitely can, Okie. I know I didn't mix anything in my cocoa. It was just pure cocoa. And yeah. Did you see Scroggins Farm's new video? I did not. I have not. I need to check that shit out. Scrogg's videos are so fucking good. Like, I don't know why people don't fucking like. I feel like his following should be so much more. Like, Scrog is a fantastic grower. Hands down, Scrog is fantastic. We going to school today. Hey, at least y'all here to learn some shit. I'm off. I'm like, hell yeah. I was supposed to be do a live stream. Like, everybody that's in here right now, I was supposed to do a live stream on Saturday. But when I got home from work, it was a fucking kickback, damn function happening up in his house. It would have been a shit show if I would have got on live on Saturday. It would have been a shit show. I'm trying to tell y'all. So I was just like, let me save y'all the laughs and just, you know, we'll just come at it another day. And then I spent all yesterday recovering from that shit show on Saturday night. So yeah, let me tell you. In cocoa, at times, I just water when dry, no newts. I mean, if you got, it goes back into the whole, you know, if you're using salt-based nutrients. In cocoa, you might still have nutrients still sitting in there. You know what I'm saying? Which is why a lot of people, when they say, I know a lot of people when I first was starting cocoa, when they gave me a lot of ideas, because I was asking for a lot of tips, people were saying like, water that you get 40% runoff, you know what I'm saying? Because if you're watering with fresh newts, if you're treating it like a hydroponic system, because in hydroponics, your plants are constantly getting nutrients. So it's a constant, you know, they're constantly getting nutrients. If you get that 40% runoff, you know what I'm saying? So you're able to flush out a lot of the old, you know, nutrients and stuff like that, and, you know, be recycled in with some of the new shit. So sometimes you probably wouldn't need to water because your plant already had a lot of nutrients sitting in the cocoa. But then again, it depends on how high of ppms you're feeding too as well. If your ppms are like 15, 16, 1700 per feed, you're probably not gonna need to feed for a couple feedings. Let's see. I usually mix peat with compost. Peat moss can be acidic. Facts. Got this for 20. Let us see a garden. I don't have a garden right now, guys. I'm still in the process of setting up. For those who are new coming in, we're doing outdoor. We're not doing indoor. We cannot do outdoor. I mean, we can't do indoor where I'm currently staying because it's not my house. And yeah, there's literally no place for me to do an indoor in here. So that's just where we're at. Girlicious, I'm glad I'm live too. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I'm happy. I'm happy. I don't know if y'all can tell I'm happy. You guys make me happy. Trust me. When I didn't have y'all, I was in I felt this little. And then I'm just like, I set up the Mac and I'm just like, okay, I'm about to get back on live and I'm about to communicate with my 420 stoners. How's it be? Hey, yo, we grow. You already know, man. All that rain we got, bro. Oh my God. And then, so I work for Amazon, right? My station is based in Richmond, which is what, 20 minutes away from Vallejo. So I go to Richmond and then I have to drive all the way to Santa Rosa because that's where I got to actually be doing my deliveries at. And I'm out in Santa Rosa and I'm getting plowed on. I'm talking about like plowed on, like, oh my God. I was just like, man. And then even in the V, the weather's been shitty, dude. It's been shitty. Like today I'm looking outside. It's foggy, but it ain't raining. That's all I can say. God, I didn't miss the rain that one goddamn bit. I love to make people happy. Oh, it's addicting for real. It's very addicting. I love it. I love to see people smile. I love to just be in a good mood. I hate being in a shitty mood, man. I just hate it. That's why if people are in your life trying to make you miserable, you need to cut them the fuck out. You need to cut them out. Life is too short to be sitting here dealing with some bullshit. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It's too short to be dealing with childish ass people. It's too short to be dealing with childish ass bullshit. If people don't want to be grown, people don't want to be adults, people don't want to be a beneficial factor in your life. And I'm not saying beneficial as if you need to get something from them, but I'm talking about a positive type of being, somebody that's going to try to uplift you and not bring you down. If they're not trying to be all that, then you need to go. You got to go. Like, period. Girlicious, you and Sack? What? Why we never linked? It's crazy because grow. I stayed in Sac too. I ended up seeing Grow up in a grocery store. That's how we end up fucking seeing each other, which is crazy. It's hella crazy. He was with his son, beautiful son, man. By the way, Grow, I don't know if I ever told you that. You got a beautiful son, man. But it was so dope how we met up and we actually stayed like down. We did not stay far away from each other. So it's crazy. It's crazy to see another Sacramento grower that I just never linked up with. And then after that, me and Grow, we really didn't link up after that. You know what I'm saying? I was always so busy working. I worked crazy hours. It's just, I'm so mad I didn't get to really link with a lot with my Sacramento growers because we could have did some things. You know what I'm saying? The beautiful thing about YouTube is collaboration. You know what I'm saying? We could all been on a video. We could have been smoking. We could have been in there talking about growing shit. We could have been doing some things. Now, I'm not that far away from Sacramento. I'm about an hour away from Sacramento. I'll still be making trips out there because my storage is out in Sac. Where all my grow shit's at and all my shit. So, I do be making trips back there to kind of just assess things, make sure shit's cool. But on a day that I'm able to get out there, I want us to link. I want us to do a video. I want to make it happen. Like, no bullshit. Like, I really do. Because I feel like the collaborations, the linking up, all that it's big, yo. It's big. Let's see. Saucy Gamer. General Hydro makes a product called Floor Clean and removes all the salt. I got Floor Clean. I used it one time and that was the first time I ever was growing. Even though I got it because other people had it. Which is why I say, guys, don't be a fucking follower, be a leader. But honestly, you don't really need the Floor Clean. It's just an extra product for you to just spend money on. Just cut the nutrients out. And in Coco, it's very easy to flush in Coco. Like, it's super easy because once you flush out all that shit, your first flushing, second flushing, third flushing, your plant's already fucking fading, dude. Like, hard. I'm not talking about like lightly. I'm talking about hard. I'm actually 30 minutes from Sac, but I stay in Sac. What you mean? What you mean? General Hydro is a shit for advanced nutrients. You have the greatest control over, I want to say, everything else out there. Yeah, Advanced just got too many bottles, man. Like, I'm going to tell y'all this shit right now. Like, with Psycho. Like, I had Psycho nutrients. And I just never used that shit. Like, because it was too much. Like, that's what I'm talking about, overcomplicating things. Like, man, you know, your average new grower, and I got that when I was a new grower because it was back in 2016. I forgot what it was. Somebody that was cool with my girl at the time, she was like, "Yeah, I got this bottle. I got this setup. I got this nutrient setup, and you know, we gonna I don't use it no more, but we want to, you know, we want to get it all. I'll get it to you for like $80." I'm like, what? Word? She showed me what it was, and I'm like, ooh, you know, because Psycho got some good looking shit. And I remember at the Hydro store at the time, I used to see it all the time. It's like, what the fuck? What? And, you know, every bottle was like $22. So I was like, all right, cool, $80. I'll go ahead and cop this. I used it one time on my plants and didn't really like it. I feel like my plants got like an instant calcium magnesium issue, or maybe I wasn't giving them enough. I don't know. Maybe I wasn't doing it right. But that's what I mean about having too much bottles of shit. I'm a new grower. I didn't need to. I had no business using that nutrient line. Like, period. I had no business doing that. But you know, you get so when you're a new grower, you just get so hyped and so you just so enticed by everything. You know what I'm saying? I wasted $80 and never used the line because it was too much. I had no business using it. And I feel like it's the same thing for Advanced Nutrients. Advanced Nutrients does have a lot of bottles. You can just use their simple base, the CalMag, the sweetener, what was it, the Bud Swell, as your PK booster or something like that. You could just use that, but you know, most people just always want to. Oh, I want to get the most fattest buds. We're gonna use some bud candy to make it sweet as fucking, crispy as fucking, and we're gonna use, you know. With general hydroponics, it was simple. I like using that. Super simple. I used a 3-part series of Flora, Grow, Bloom, and Micro. And then I used the Flora Nectar. I used that for my sweetener. I used, let's see, what's up, Texas? I used, what else did I use? Their CalMag at one point, which I think that their CalMag actually was probably one of the better CalMags out there. And it was like the Cali Magic or something like that. And yeah, and you don't need, the thing about it is though, Growlicious, you don't need to use the 3-part. Like, you can get the 3-part, but all you really need from that is the Micro and the Bloom. You don't need the Grow. A lot of people don't know that. You can get everything you need out of just the Grow and the Bloom and just cut the Grow out. You really don't need the Grow. Grow is just like extra. But there was something else that I used. I had the Flora Clean, but I used it one time. You really don't need it. And what the fuck else did I use from General Hydroponics? I know I'm forgetting something. I also had the Flora Nova series, which that shit is toxic as fuck. Woo, that shit is toxic as fuck, y'all. Like, woo, hell nah. It was cool for the minute, but then after, I'm telling y'all, man, like, if you don't flush your shit with that, you know, after using that shit, you will get a toxicity like no other. I use Green Planet Nutrients. Hey, I seen Green Planet Nutrients. Who was you? John Bertafello. Y'all know his y'all know his old ass. I love watching him. He's always hella happy, man. That's why I love seeing happy growers. John Bertafello, he was the one I seen using Green Planet Nutrients. And simple. Their line is simple as shit too, y'all. All you need is 3 bottles. Shit. I think 3 or 4 bottles. And then, like, the thing about it too, if you really are more complex with your shit and you know how you already advanced with mixing nutrients and shit, that's when you can go ahead and play with adding hella different shit to make, your this round come out a little frosty, or this round come out a little denser, or this. That's when you. But if you really just want to just look at just normal feeding nutrition for your plants, go with something with that got like 2 or 3 bottles. Even 4 is probably touching it, which I think a lot. We got a lot of companies that have 4. Rainbow Nutrients, 4 bottles. Yeah, it's 7, but you don't use 7 at a time. You use 3 in the beginning and then use 4 for flower. Rainbow's Nutrients was a good one. I really liked his nutrient lines. Pretty similar to the General Hydroponics. What's the other one that I use? Blue Planet is fantastic as well. I love Blue Planet. I use their 2-part series. That was fantastic. I loved it. What else did I use? Emerald Harvest. Oh, that round was beautiful. That was, I love their honeycomb. Oh my God. I loved their honeycomb sweetener. There was no sweetener like it. That shit looked like some honey. Like, bro, I swear to God, I still have more of that shit. Woo. Their honeycomb was legit. I really liked using Emerald Harvest as well. I was using their 2-part series as well. The only thing is they had Emerald Goddess. It is not. Now they say it's for hydroponics, but that Emerald Goddess, you do not want to put that in a reservoir. That's some organic shit that will fuck up your fucking reservoir. You want to that, and mind you, it's like their kelp seaweed like product or something like that. I'm telling you, that shit works fantastically. Not in hydroponics though. Not in a res. You want to use that. I would say you want to top feed it. If you're gonna if you're using like a drip system, do not mix it in your reservoir. You would want to just top feed it by itself. But other than that, Emerald Harvest was also another good fucking line. I loved it. 2 favorite products was the Emerald Goddess and the honeycomb. Fantastic. Let's see. We Grow. I want to try Rainbow. Rainbow Nutrients is good. I think he does samples. We Grow. Go on his website. I think they still do samples. That's the thing too, guys. If you guys want to try out nutrient line this shit, don't go out and waste money. Try to see if the company has samples. Majority of the nutrient companies, they will have samples to send out so you can try it. It makes no sense for you to try something that's not going to work for you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I really do commend a lot of these companies when they do have the little samples going on. Just try it out, you know? And if you find a nutrient line that works for you, keep it. Don't try to keep trying to find shit. Just find what works for you and roll with it. If it's not broken, don't fix it. It's pointless. Yeah. I'm trying to tell y'all. A lot of these nutrient companies, they do give samples out. So don't be afraid to ask for if they have samples. A lot of them will let you know. You can hit them up in the DMs. You can hit him up. Oh, what's up, Smokey? What's good? Player, good to see you. You can ask it. You know what I'm saying? As far as for FloraFlex, I seen it floating around the YouTube. I want to ask him for a sample because I do want to try FloraFlex. But currently not doing the indoors, so it's pointless for me to ask for the FloraFlex shit right now. But for those who want to try out FloraFlex, definitely hit them up. I know they do have samples. But a lot of people, the FloraFlex starting to hit the Instagram, people are starting to really fuck with it, especially for people using hydroponic systems and shit like that. People are starting to really fuck with the shit. So get on it, people. Get on it. Been loving corn sprout tea and veg. Ooh, sounds like you're doing some no-till shit, Dad. I'll be using mycorrhizin for first time this grow. Ooh, grow, you late. You should have been using mycorrhizin. Y'all want to, they always say your roots is, you need to have some really solid roots. That's what's going to allow you to have, a fantastic grow. You want to be able to have some decent sized roots. So any type of root inoculator that you can add to your mix. A lot of these nutrient lines, they have like, some type of root inoculator to fucking boost root growth, because the bigger the roots, the bigger the fruits. You want to make sure you have a really nice root system so that your plants are able to uptake the nutrients. They're able to, they're able to grow. That's really what you want. I've been pouring. You can get you a cheap mycorrhizae. Mycorrhizae is not expensive, man. There was one, oh my God. There was one company that was charging fucking out of the ass for some goddamn root shit. What company was it? I remember somebody did a video on them. Oh my God. I hate when I go through these damn fucking forgetful spells. It's just like shit, man. What up, Perry R? Good to see you, sis. Field Family Farms is having amazing success with FloraFlex. As I'm saying, FloraFlex is flying. Like their nutrient line is starting to really become a lot prevalent now that I, being on YouTube, and on Instagram a lot now, I'm starting to see them float around a lot. For the FloraFlex, their whole systems, it's just like if you're into automation, like FloraFlex is just the way to go. They have some really like just convenient, good looking shit that really will work for you, dude. Like seriously. but I mean, their main focus is more so automation, you know. So like I said, man, you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna get their whole automated system, you might as well get their nutrients. What the fuck? What the fuck is the name of that company, dude? Now I'm about to go crazy. Oh yeah, also y'all want to incorporate some type of enzyme to help break down a lot. Like if you're using organics in your in your regimen and whatever the case may be, you need something that's going to help break it down to give supplemental food to the plants. I say an enzyme is always great to add. It's not needed. Don't get me wrong, it's not needed, but it's always great to have in your feed regimen for show. Got it on Amazon. I get most of my stuff on Amazon, but my grow shop will deliver being homebound. That's awesome. That's hella dope. I love my FloraFlex system. Saves me so much time. It's unreal. That's what I'm saying. They're all based off of automation. So if you are that grower that just, you know what I'm saying, you might as well just use their shit because you know that it's going to work in their system for their system. It's just that simple. Like I'm not even, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not even going to front on you. I have FloraFlex. My drip system, I'm using the FloraFlex tubes. I do have FloraFlex caps to connect, my tube. They had sent me a whole, little mini setup in the beginning. So I do have some FloraFlex gear for sure. But I mean, if I was still doing indoor and my shit was going to be as big as it was going to be, I would have eventually had to purchase some FloraFlex, some more FloraFlex gear because I mean, man, I would have had to water a lot of shit, but I wanted everything to just be on automation. You know what I'm saying? Med Grower is doing mad shit with FloraFlex and Green Jeans Garden too. That's fucking dope. That's hella dope. I know Med had an automatic drip system set up from with all the FloraFlex gear. I haven't seen Jeans. I really haven't seen him use any FloraFlex, but I gotta go check that shit out. That's how late I am, y'all. Oh, we're talking about the FloraFlex nutrients. It's all good, Saucy. I'm glad you came back in the building. This chat been popping, bro. We've been on this thing for an hour and 17 minutes. And it's so crazy. I forgot how time flies by when you be on these live streams and you just be cooning. I forgot. I really did. Like, man, I really wish I did have a garden to show y'all right now. I really do, man. It sucks. I see a lot of people expanding like Smokey. Smokey done damn near converted his whole room into a grow now. So he ain't even using tents no more. He got his grow going in the room. So that's fucking dope. Everybody's just upgrading. Everybody's just getting shit done. I mean, man, I commend all y'all. Time flies by when you're having fun. I'm telling you, time flies for real. But we are going to go ahead and close this shit out because I got to go to the gym. I got a couple of errands I got to run. I'll probably tap back in with y'all later. But I do want to tell y'all I appreciate everybody that came through to chill with me this morning. I hope y'all had a beautiful cup of coffee. I hope everybody's garden is flourishing and doing well. Make sure you guys stay on top of everything you need to stay on top of. Make sure y'all follow everybody in the chat. And if you haven't subbed to the channel already, sub up to me. Hit the notification button. So when I do go live, you can instantly get those notifications. You feel me? So you don't miss out on nothing. Follow everybody on Instagram as well. If you are on Instagram, don't be shy. Follow. You feel me? I will be doing the grower spotlight. I will be doing the reaction videos. So those are going to be coming up. Okay. So at the end of the day, much love to everybody. I appreciate y'all for sliding through. Hit a thumbs up on the way out. Make sure if you guys like the video, hit the thumbs up. You got any questions or comments? Throw them in the chat down below. And if you haven't already, subscribe. Subscribe. Stop playing games. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.